the actual fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm fine on Twitch. It just ended my stream on YouTube for no reason. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are we back? We back. We are back, but I am nonetheless enraged. Okay. We had like 30 people on YouTube. That was irritating. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Sometimes I get really irritated with just the technical end of streaming, and I wish I could just hire someone to handle it for me. That'd be so nice to have that kind of, like, fuck you money that you just have, like, a tech guy. Go kick your router, tell it to behave. But if it was my router, then I would have been disconnected from Twitch, and I wasn't. It's so weird. So weird. Anyway. Folks. We are going to sum up the Mandela Catalogue Act 1 real quick for you guys. So, we learned Satan, probably, or at least a powerful entity of some kind, came to Earth and impersonated Jesus Christ, and Jesus, I think, is heavily implied to have been imprisoned somewhere. And since then, for 2,000 years, Satan has just kind of been wandering the earth and creating these beings called alternates. Alternates are beings that can impersonate and morph into a human being. However, the human being they become has a stilted and disturbing way of talking, and also is has like either impossible facial geometry of some kind, or is a very poor copy of the person it's attempting to impersonate. Additionally, the that's metal. That's so cool. Did Satan win in the desert? Unclear exactly what happened. And from that point on, it seems like there has been a concerted effort throughout time to make more of these alternates. However, part of the issue here is that it seems that only with the advent of modern communication technology, like with televisions in particular, and other advanced electronics, the alternates weren't really able to spread very much throughout humanity. However, we are given the very strong impression that Satan was somehow able to create a video that was broadcasted on public television for children. And in that video, it's shown that the figure on the screen that's very creepy essentially tells kids to imagine a new friend and to manifest that friend. And that when they open their eyes, that friend will be somewhere in their house. Essentially, this television broadcast mass-produced alternates, because there are only two ways alternates can really be made, that it seems like. One is by cornering a human, telling them some kind of eldritch knowledge that causes them to want to kill themselves. Or two, have someone invite them in, which to me sounds a lot like demons. So Before, when they were going around on the Earth, they were just one-on-one convincing people to kill themselves and creating more alternates that way. However, with televisions, they were able to mass produce alternates. Now, we don't really know what happened with that, but we do know that shortly after some incidents in the 1990s, televisions were banned because these alternates, or we also know that there's something called an intruder that might have been also the intruders might be the manifested the manifested imaginary friends from the children. So I think that's what that is. We also know that either alternates or some other type of creature can come through televisions and steal babies. What exactly that is for, I don't know. But we do know that many, many children were stolen by these entities through televisions. And we know that in at least one case, it seems to be implied that one of those stolen babies was later returned to the human world. And alternates aren't seeking to kill that person, whose name is Adam, but are instead, like, actively talking with him for some unknown purpose. And finally, we know that in the climax of Act 1, a police officer named Officer Thatcher Davis was called to the home of... was called to an incident where there was an alternate attack. And this alternate attack, he didn't know at the time, was indeed that. He showed up and got the attention of whatever being or creature that was, and he was able to flee, jumping through a window out onto the street, and he was able to make it back to the police station. And it seems from there, this creature followed him back to the police station and was able to completely and thoroughly isolate him from other human beings. We don't know what happened to the police officer's partner, who was in the house and suddenly just disappeared. We do know that the creature that followed Officer Thatcher Davis was an alternate, and it was not successful in killing him, either because the eldritch knowledge just he was able to handle it and resist the temptation of killing himself, or because they have more nefarious purposes planned for Officer Thatcher Davis. But whatever happened, we do know that that alternate took on the form of Officer Thatcher Davis and then left him. And Act 1 ends with Thatcher Davis swearing that he is going to kill that thing. And that's where we're at right now. So now we're on Act 1. Or Act 2, sorry. Now, what do I think all of this means? Honestly, this feels... a lot of it is very, like, religious and filled with, like, biblical imagery and messaging. And I'm wondering if this is some kind of... inverted... Holy shit!
I feel like such a small instrument. The shape of the world contorts and twists away from me in the worst ways. And I can do is click my mouse and hope I'm supporting an inevitable but elusive good.
Paladin, thank you for the $100 dono. That is incredibly, incredibly generous of you. And I hope that by supporting me, you are supporting some kind of elusive and inevitable good. It means a lot to me that you think I could be that, you know? And I'll do my best to do right by you guys. You know, all of you, you know? I want to make sure that we can accomplish really great things together, folks. So thank you so fucking much. You're a good bean. I feel so incapable sometimes. Just keep in mind you're not. You know, you're not incapable. You are very capable. All of us are. And we just need to be reminded sometimes that we have more ability to do good in this world than a lot of people believe they do. You know? We have a lot more power and a lot more agency in a lot more ways than people who seek to oppress us and do evil to us can imagine. They want us to think that we are powerless. You know, the conservative forces who want to strip our right to exist away, or who want to continue to enforce old and archaic restrictions, but we can make a difference. I just hope sometime I get my faith rewarded. I mean, to be fair, this community in particular, you guys, you know, we came together. We made a difference in Pennsylvania. We made the difference for getting John Fetterman elected in Pennsylvania. I can tell you guys that much. I can tell you guys that we made a difference when we organized and got involved in Wisconsin. I can tell you that for certain. I've seen the numbers. Okay? When you guys get out the door and you guys like knock on doors or phone bank or contribute your skills in other ways to this group effort that we've been pushing and doing nonstop for the last couple years now, we can do great things. And yes, that is why they hate democracy. That is why conservatives in the far right tried to overthrow democracy. Because they hate that people have the power to choose. Soon may the Fetterman come to bring us radical socialism. Yeah. Prancing Goldfish, if you rewrite that entire sea shanty, I will sing it on stream. That was very fun. I enjoyed saying just that. BWA indeed, folks. I'm too lazy. Yeah, it's fine. So, the Mandela Catalogue. In an odd way, I think it parallels kind of what I just said. I think that ultimately the Mandela Catalogue is going to be somewhat of an inversion of, if it holds true to a lot of its themes, somewhat of an inversion of the biblical kind of sequence of events. So instead of Christ coming to Earth, Satan comes to Earth, and you know, essentially it's the time of tribulations. And then there's going to be like, I think some kind of showdown. Like, we know from the very beginning that there is a force for good that has been in some way duped and contained. And I think at some point that force for good is going to be released, and it is going to make a difference in the world of the Mandela Catalogue. And Adam rebuilds Eden. Well, I know that something is up with Adam. I don't know why, Roro, but you just like triggered an idea in my head, and that's that maybe Adam, the Adam we saw in Act 1 is Adam. Like, he's some kind of immortal figure. And Jonah is the Jonah. You know, like, these figures are real and in the present day. Because they mention offhandedly that, like, Adam is looking for a woman, and her name is bleeped. which could indicate the woman he's looking for is Eve. Which I don't know what any of that would indicate. And if that is a shot in the dark, but if I am correct, that would be very interesting. But we'll see. We'll see how the theory changes by the end of Act 2. So the first video, basically Act 2 is only a couple videos. It's Interlude, the Mandela Catalogue Volume 4, then Mandela Catalyst, and then the Mandela Catalogue Presto. And this last one has a very terrifying thumbnail, so I'm not looking forward to that one. But the Volume 4 is about 40 minutes long. It is going to be a bit of a stretch. So after the interlude, we will watch. We'll take a quick break, I think, where I'll probably make popcorn or something, get like a little snack, and then we'll continue on. So, strap in and strap on, buccos. Oh, and a lot of this happens in Mandela County. Think, Salmon Moose. Yeah, I said strap on. You horny bastards. Population Trend Report, 1990 to 2010. 14,000. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, holy shit, dude. So, the population of that town... Are those deaths? No, that was the total population, Roro. The total population went from like 27,000 down to 1,000. Oh, God. Oh, God. People dropping like flies? Yeah, because bad things are happening in Mandela County. BPS Productions, 2007. Hey Adam, I got access to more of those MCPD files, and they're pretty recent too. I don't have time to watch them since I'm busy, but let me know what you think. See you soon, Sarah. So these are Mandela County Police Department videos. We also saw a video that was that had videos of this United States Department of Temporal Phenomena. And we don't really have any clearer idea of what this department is, but it seems to be related to alternates in some way. Unforeseen threat has been eliminated. Thanks to your loyalty, courage, and determination. We may now carry onwards. Without fear. Okay. So that seemed to be a video of the U.S. Department of Temporal Phenomena declaring victory over this unknown threat, which is presumably these alternates that were like coming through televisions, etc. So perhaps this was like the success of eliminating televisions and other advanced electronics from society, or the relative success thereof, and somehow getting rid of all of the alternates created here. In the beginning. Flawed assimilation. Complete assimilation. Okay. Overdriven assimilation. Oh, God. Yeah. We got 3 different types of alternates. Oh, this isn't good. I don't like that. I don't like this. She looking at me funny. A messenger. It's so weird how that can be creepy. It's so weird how this is scary. That was it. That was the end. That was the end of the interlude. That was it. What the fuck was up with that nun? It was just scary. It was just scary. It was just scary. All right, I'm gonna make popcorn and get more water. Chat, get your snacks. Return to sender now. Fuck that. Now you gotta watch the rest of the tapes. Hello. I made some popcorn and I have some umami seasoning on it, and it's so fucking good. The corn is popped, the snacks are here. It is now time to feel some fear.
In the beginning, the earth was created without form, as a spirit hovered over the face of the waters. Light was created first, then the light was divided by darkness. The light would be called day, and the darkness would be called night. On the second day, the Spirit created the skies above and the water below. A great firmament was created to divide the waters. The evening to the morning was the second day. The water below was separated from dry land, where a diverse arrangement of plants were grown. The mass of water would be called the sea. The land would be called earth. A grand array of stars and planets.
I'm sorry, what was that? No, not... Oh, what was that?
The land would be called earth.
Okay, cool. Cool.
A grand array of stars and planets filled the emptiness of the night sky. The sun and moon were created to give life to day and night. Several creatures were created to inhabit the sea, sky, and land. The creatures would multiply, and soon the earth was filled with these creatures. On the sixth day, a man was created from the dust of the ground, followed by a woman to keep him company. They loved each other very much, and happiness was felt for the first time. They would gaze up at the stars that night before falling into a deep, graceful slumber. This night was different than the last. The woman would gaze up at the sky, but the brilliance and beauty of the stars were obscured by
Holy
the man
fuck.
staring down at her. The woman was afraid.
Not only has digital technology been easier to use, but me and my family feel a lot.
Is that implied that at the very beginning of time, Adam was an alternate? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
This
is Dave from Mandela Tech. How may I help you?
Hey Dave, it's O'Brien.
Oh, how's it going, man? It's been a while.
Oh, you know. Same old, same old.
Yeah, I feel you. How'd that church gig go?
Oh, it was great. Got the whole congregation out of their seats during the last performance. Felt empowering, you know? According to the other band members, that's never happened before. Made me feel real special.
That's great, dude. Happy to hear it.
Yeah, man.
Enough about me, though. How you been holding up?
I don't know. You know how it is. I'm sure you've seen the news. Local businesses haven't really been doing so hot recently.
That's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know. That's alright. I'll find a way around it sooner or later, right?
Tell you what, if you end up having to shut down, I can vouch for you to get a position here. They'll pay you much better than whatever the hell you're making down there.
I'm not a man of God, O'Brien.
Wait, can I explain that thought? Wait, which thought? That Adam was replaced by an alternate? Well, it seems like there was a figure blipping in and out of the background of the creation story that we saw, who is like replacing living things like trees, and then it was implied that Adam was one of the things that figure replaced. But I'm not sure what that means. But the fact that Adam went from being someone who Eve loved very much to someone she was afraid of implies that Adam himself had become an alternate at the very beginning. Welcome, Raiders! We're going through the Mandela Effect Act 2. Or not Effect. Mandela Catalogue Act 2. Strap yourselves in for some spookiness. And Real Radham, thank you again for the raid. Folks, go follow Real Radham, okay? Also, Dave, same old procedure, drop off when you're done. Thatcher. So this video clearly has something to do with alternates.
Hey, no worries. You don't need to be a believer. You can always let me...
Oh, also, whoever Dave is talking to should be treated with immense suspicion here. Because religion in this setting, again, is associated with Jesus, and as we've seen, Jesus was replaced by an alternate demon, so religion is not to be trusted in this setting at all.
Let me know if you change your mind. Well, I gotta get running. Got rehearsal at 8. I'll talk to you soon, alright?
Wait, what? Okay, there's a lot of background. There's too much to go over right now. Just to say, the world is full of demons that can replicate what people look like, and have spent thousands of years putting themselves in positions of power, and also they want to steal your babies and make you kill yourself. And this is definitely going to be spoopy, so hold on to your butts. Keep in mind, at this point in time, televisions are illegal.
Meet every Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the St. John Library. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to bring your paintbrushes.
Thank you very much, Lola. Our next student comes from our very own Bythorn High. Please welcome Sarah.
Hello. I am Sarah Heathcliff, founder of the Paranormal Club at Bythorn High School. I look to do some private investigations and help some people out from the surrounding areas. I'm currently looking for a work partner to pursue this line of work with. Don't worry about having any experience or anything. I'm also a beginner. You can contact me with the email shown on screen now.
Sarah's the
look forward to
daughter of
hearing back
Mark
from someone.
Heathcliff, who died earlier in the
listening.
series. Oh, fuck. Also, it seems like anyone who dabbles in paranormal in this setting becomes a wanted fugitive.
Hey Sarah, I saw your video. I'd like to join you with your investigation stuff since I think that sounds pretty cool. I go to Workshop High School, but I hope that's not too much of an issue. Also, I grew up in Mandela, so I have some ideas of places we can explore. Up to you though. Hope to hear back from you.
Hello, everybody. Me and my friend Adam are excited to announce that we have recently founded the Bythorn Paranormal Society.
Yup, you heard that right. We are now expanding into surrounding areas. And we don't mind traveling a little bit if we need to. There is nothing that will scare us away. Just give us a call. This will be fine. I promise. Imagine the reactions from this. This will be great. And I know the perfect spot.
No way this place was abandoned, Adam.
Shh. Okay. Ready to get your mind blown? Look down that hallway, Sarah. Look at it, and don't look away. Okay, all set. Now press play.
What the fuck is this?
Shh. Just watch.
Do not stay. Get out of there, Sarah. Adam is not to be trusted. Fuck this.
Look, Sarah, look at it.
Fuck this.
No. Adam, please.
It's right there, Sarah, look.
Nope.
What's going on?
Don't you want to see?
Nope.
I can't look. Please.
It's literally looking at us, Sarah.
Adam, stop it, please.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No worries. We got it on video. You can look at it whenever you're ready.
Is the screaming in the video? Yeah.
You got a crazy good shot, Sarah.
No, I'm not doing that ever again.
You're kidding.
I just need time, all right? If you're gonna keep doing these with someone, then you need someone else. I'll do everything else, I guess.
A call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Sarah. It's Adam. I'm on the way back.
Oh,
We got some
fuck.
pretty good material that I think you'll be pretty psyched about. So, yeah. See you soon.
Okay, so this is after Jonah's death. Oh, this is Adam's phone. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this is confirmation Adam lived. Wait, let me get to the good news.
Adam? Eventually someone will stumble across that. You just drove off?
Didn't really think it would be that big of a deal.
What?
Put yourself in my shoes for a second. I just got done walking for miles in the cold, alright? Would you expect me not to take the car?
What the hell has gotten into you? Adam.
Got some killer footage, though.
I don't give a shit about the footage until you sort yourself out. Crazy how I feel more sympathy towards someone I hardly knew than you. He was your best friend.
No, he wasn't my best friend. I was his best friend. I don't have friends.
We have to tell our viewers, you know.
We? I think you mean you. You're the one that handles the online stuff.
No, you. This is all your fault, Adam. We didn't need this footage. I don't care how good it is. Why don't you make a memorial video for the only person that ever cared about you? The viewers will start suspecting things sooner or later. I thought you were better than that.
"17 years and counting. Fear dwelling in the bottom of my stomach eats away at me like a cancer. The bellowing of broken parents. The cries of sisters asking where their brothers went. All drowned out by the humming of fluorescent lights. Missing person reports stacked on top of each other like a mountain of grief. Part of me thinks if I lit a match and tossed it, their souls would find their final resting place. Weaver, my guardian angel, in a sense. I threw her to the flames in an act of self-preservation. Her photo plastered in the lobby.
Oh shit, all-seeing dude. Oh shit, I think, yep, Evelyn, Eve, yep, I think you got it. I did not put that together.
Almost like a reminder of what I did. At the same time, I feel anger. I feel vengeful. I feel pain. I'll make you proud, Ruth. But the darkness followed me home, Weaver. I left. I couldn't cut it. I shut myself in. But something else was there with me. If nobody's there to call you crazy, would you ever find out?
Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. Fuck that. Nah. Fuck it.
You're just gonna have to take my word for it.
You're firing me?
No. I'm not firing you. You remember our last good day? Yeah, me either.
Dave, please. Is there anything else I can do? I'll gladly do longer shifts. You don't even have to pay me anything extra. This is all I have. Please?
Look, I have a good friend that used to work at the police station. I'll put in a good word for you, alright? I appreciate your loyalty so much, Evelyn. It's been a good run. Bye-bye.
Dave, wait. What's with the closet? The old TV? Why do you still...
Were those eyes? It was a full-on face.
Hey, O'Brien. Think it's about time that I take you up on your offer.
So the mayor had a relationship with Mr. Lee.
This is Lieutenant Patrick Davis.
Oh,
Seems
God.
like I made a mistake. Everything's clear here at the station. Calling off all units. Over. Afraid of your own reflection, Lieutenant.
God damn.
Dead or alive, you're no use to these people. A man without a purpose in a world that doesn't need him. A scared boy with a gun. Sound familiar? Dear Ruth, I know you can't read this letter, so I guess this is more for my peace of mind. I miss you a lot, man. I like to think that you're watching me somehow, making fun of me while I write you this fucking letter. But I'm always greeted by that same invasive silence. I keep driving by that house like, I'm gonna get over it somehow, you know? But it hasn't gotten easier. There's a lot of movies and music that you missed. I wish I could show it to you. Just one more time. Because the reality is, Ruth, I don't think I'm gonna find another friend like you again.
Oh.
And every day it hurts. It hurts so bad. And now you're dead because I was too fucking scared. I was too fucking scared. I'm so sorry. You deserve better, Weaver. You really did.
Oh. The voice acting here is great. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Beef Torkunk. God damn. Great voice acting. A celebration of life.
It is with heavy hearts that we announce the passing of Jonah Marshall, a recent member of the Bythorn Paranormal Society.
Remember to rate 5
Jonah
stars
was
and
beloved
subscribe.
by many of our viewers, and for good reason. He brought a positive energy to an otherwise serious organization. We couldn't be more saddened by the passing of such a pure soul. Jonah passed away peacefully, surrounded by his loved ones.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Nope. Nope, he uploaded the footage from the house. Fuck.
He was always the nicest guy up until he started the investigations of Jonah. I never believed in that kind of stuff. He always came across as a skeptic, sort of just more surprised than anything. There was always something going on with him, but he just never told me. We got into a big fight over it, and he just told me some awful, terrible things that I just wish he had never told me.
I never said that. It's messing with my words. I don't know what's going on. It's not me. It's a computer, I swear. I'm not stupid. I never said that. It's a computer, I swear. Messing with my words. I'm not stupid, alright? I don't know what's going on. Messing with my words. I never said that. Shut the fuck up! I never said that. Messing with my words. I've had enough of you! Messing with my words. I never said that. Please, just get the fuck out of my ass!
Jesus Christ. That seems bad. Did Adam kill Jonah? I think Adam is just pretty okay with Jonah being dead.
Check the manual for more detailed instructions. Trademark Mandela Tech 2000.
Thanks, I hate it.
Welcome to Face Studio 2, a revolutionary software that can make your face say anything you want at the touch of a button. All we need from you is your personal details and 3 photos of your face, demonstrated on screen now.
And the demons are collecting facial recognition. Fuck, that's bad.
Once we have your photos, we will be able to save your facial profile to our database.
Nope.
We will never share
Nope.
your data. Once the upload is complete, you can type in anything that you want your
I'm sorry, just real quick.
your data. Once the upload
I know this is like real small.
Our database. We will never share your data. What?
I don't know, guys. Whenever glitches happen in software, that's usually a sign that demons are around, apparently, in this setting.
Once the upload is complete, you can type in anything that you want your face of choice to say. A new feature with Face Studio 2 is the ability to customize your face.
Mark Zuckerberg, yeah. Cool.
Several faces can be saved onto Face Studio 2.
That last one.
Magical fun for everyone. It's truly a wonder that digital technology has come and saved us all. Make sure to spread the word to your family and friends about the new and improved Face Studio 2, available for free on most personal computers. Do your part in creating a better reality. A thriving society of followers of the truth save this a tangled limbs danced around my bedroom. I held my breath and waited for it to stop. I was too scared to eliminate my relationship.
Jesus. Also, I believe Adam is the child of the woman who hanged herself there, so it seems like whatever that face was saying was what Adam typed in the face tuner to say.
Hello? Mr. Davis, are you here?
You've stumbled into Thoughtful Toffee, the Mandela Catalogue, Act 2. And, get ready for some spoops. We're doing some spoopy times. I do like that I feel like they nailed kind of like early 2000s fashion for like the costuming. This poor dude.
Yeah.
Hey Fetcher. I got some news for you.
What?
You know, I mean, I just think it's time that I move on.
Okay, move on with what? Why are you being so cryptic?
I just think that I finally found peace. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. So we're done.
Just like that. Right. No, look, man. I don't think you fucking get it. I don't know how to do
Any of the shit you do for me.
How much of that was really worth it, though? If you would have just given up already, maybe you could find peace as well. Think about how much time you've wasted trying to solve these cases. You need to learn how to accept things that you can't change. From 17 years ago, might I add. Find a new meaning in life, Davis.
Oh, good. We're at the section of malignants. I can only imagine it's going to be sunshine and rainbows. And ice cream. I also want ice cream. The animation style of this is very disconcerting.
Just got here. Could you unlock the front door, perhaps?
You're at the front?
Yep. I'm at the front of the building.
Perfect. We'll be right there. Stay still.
Stay still, huh? Okay, yeah, that guy's really dead, right? Like, so dead?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh, fuck, dude.
You were so close, David. You had it all figured out. The stage was set for you. Yet you still managed to follow the shepherd.
O'Brien?
I truly have to hand it to you. You managed to live your entire life completely clueless. You are a fool. Your existence has meant nothing. Only a matter of time before I revolt your cop friend. He seems like an easy target.
You're not real. Not gonna accomplish anything.
Oh, David. You have already done all of my bidding for me.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea what's really happening here. But yeah, it is veering into Twin Peaks territory, and I am kind of here for it. What? Your son Adam did not react to any audio or visual stimuli. Result of the recent phenomenon. Ah, beans.
Mr. Davis?
Aw, beans. Nah, fuck this. Hello, we've been trying to contact Adam. Alright, is this you? Please confirm yes or no. What the fuck, dude? So the Adam we're seeing isn't the real Adam. Oh my god, dude.
What's going on, Adam? Who are you talking to? You need to call me back now. I don't know what's going on. Please don't make me have to worry about you. Please call me back. Please.
So, what just happened there was it was revealed that when Adam was a child, he saw the broadcast on television made by whatever demonic force is doing all of this. And he conjured up and manifested an imaginary friend that was then inhabited by this demonic energy or a demonic being. And that demonic entity took him away and replaced him with an alternate who has been raised its entire life believing it is the real Adam. But it's not the real Adam. It's a goddamn alternate. The Mandela Prophet? Oh shit, dude. So, So, I don't know what the deception of the Mandela Prophet means. But something is beginning, and that can't be good for anyone who's still alive. Oh, God. I mean, we still got 2 videos left. 2009 Channel 3 incident, the only recording.
Right now, we are following the breaking news at the St. Gabriel Church, where the owner of a local electronics retailer was found dead in the parking lot. News source Aaron is live at the scene, gathering the latest details. He just finished speaking to an investigator.
Well, that's right. We are at the St. Gabriel Church right on the border of Mandela and Berkshire County, where a nearby homeowner reported hearing screaming from an adult male at around 12 a.m. this morning. Right now, the scene is closed to the public, but this is the most traffic that Mandela has gotten in a while following last night's events.
No more running away.
We do not have anyone in custody at the moment, but once we get that information, we will be sure to get those details to you.
Have you talked to Adam recently? No, he hasn't responded to me in weeks. Did something happen to him? No, everything's alright. I was just curious. Sarah, you can tell me. I was already concerned. He's fine, Evelyn. Has he been acting weird around you too?
Adam?
Evelyn, come here.
What are you doing?
There's something I want to show you.
Nah, fuck this.
Adam? Who is that?
Nope. Nope.
Adam, who is that?
Nope. 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 Fuck this. Fuck this. Hate everything right now. Same. Oh, David Lee autopsy.
Give me the rundown. Dead upon arrival and both eyes missing. Estimated death was at around midnight. Were the eyes recovered? No, didn't get any word about that.
Oh, he's still alive?
Oh, Jesus. What? Come here. Look. Oh my God. Yeah. Brain's not supposed to do that. I forgot that place even existed. Well, yeah. Nothing really worth talking about. Felt kind of weird, actually, seeing people there. Especially the press. This was on the news? I guess so. The last time I heard them mentioned was when they were all migrating to, what was it, Workshaw? Don't ask me.
Yeah, what did his brain do? What did his brain do? Wake up, Thatcher. Oh, that is so creepy. This is amazing how creepy this is. I am your intuition. Do you hear? Go and see. Is it actually his intuition, though? What is it?
Cozy evening in Workshire County tonight. Looks like the storms are pulling back, and the sun is making its way back in tomorrow. In other news, looks
Do you
like
hear the scream? I didn't hear the screams.
Hear me.
Oh, do you hear the screams? Oh, God. Head-mounted camera.
The Fate of the Jester. Chapter 1. As the boy lay there dormant...
Oh, shit. The subtitles were supposed to be on this entire time. I'm sorry.
All of his humanity drained into a murky puddle. Milky eyes cut through the thick blackness of the bedroom. A spectator. He was no longer the hero of this story. Just a cog in the machine.
Oh, that... Yeah, that's, Is that Adam? Oh, God. Oh, God. No, so that was an alternate. Okay, also, just a heads up, this last one, it by far has the creepiest thumbnail. His mouth open really big. Yeah, because the alternates aren't people. They just make themselves look like people. But then they do it poorly or with impossible geometry.
Everything must go. Mandela Tech is going out of business. Hurry down now and save up to 70% on all items sold at cost. Time is running out. This is your chance to buy that dash cam you've always wanted.
Don't forget to check out a once-in-a-lifetime analog television attraction available till close.
Mandela Tech going out of business sale. Hurry in today or visit us online at www.mandelatech.com.
Also, is it now implied that only analog televisions were banned? And not all modern technology? We know that GPSs were banned. Interesting. What are we watching? I'm not much of a horror fan. This is the last one. It's about 6 minutes long. Mandela Tech 07130275.
So you can just hack random security cameras?
I wouldn't call it hacking. They all have insecure connections. Anyone can do this if they try hard enough. What am I looking for again?
Like, the most unsuspecting middle-aged man.
I need more than that.
Probably wearing his lucky flannel again. Sunglasses. Oh, and he has the most fake-looking mustache ever. You'll know it when you see it.
If you say so. Doesn't really seem like much is going on.
Trust me, he'll come back sooner or later. I I knew he wasn't actually gonna go anywhere when he called me.
That could be a salmon moose.
I heard like a police radio siren or something, and so I turned on the light switch, and it was just staring into my soul, and I was so confused because I didn't know if he was just tricking me again. I should have just listened to Amanda. She tried warning me.
You were in love. Don't beat yourself up over it. We'll get this all figured out. I'm sure he's just fine. He had moments like this all the time.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Nearby CCTV system, Mandela police station has found you, connecting automatically. Fuck.
I'll try calling you back.
I wish there was something more I could do for you. I know you're in a lot of pain right now.
No. What you want?
Oh shit. Thatcher captured Adam in his alternate. Oh shit, dude.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm not afraid of you.
I don't want you to be afraid of me, kid. I don't care about the warrant. I'm not upset with you. Just tell me what happened. Everything.
I started a group with a girl from another school, and she lost interest. That doesn't matter. I had to find a replacement, and I hated him. A few months in, we got an appointment from a woman, and we went to her house that night.
Okay. What happened?
Most of it was a blur. I talked to someone. Someone talked to me.
How are these people? Can you describe them to me?
No, I can't. It was my fault.
What was your fault?
Jonah, I'm paying the price. I knew this would happen. He told me.
Who told you?
God.
You're so caught up in your own volition. That you never notice past, your world turning into a gray, twisted version of its former self. Sad face.
So if you're...
Fuck, dude. So, Act 3? There's no Act 3 yet. This is the most recent one. I'm just trying to put together what we learned here. I feel like there's so much. I feel like there's so much. So I guess I'm gonna say what happened here at the end. Thatcher Davis was able to catch Adam, and clearly Adam is undergoing some sort of alternate metamorphosis, right? And Thatcher mentions, like, I know you must be going through a lot of pain right now. And he's saying that because he knows Adam is an alternate and saw an alternate take on his form and made a note that it was a painful process, or it seemed to be a painful process. Like, maybe what we're seeing here is that Adam might be a huge dick, but Adam might not be, like, beyond saving or beyond, like, being good. Do alternates typically know what they are? Yes. They typically know what they are, and they also typically associate with one another. We've seen them talk with each other, and we've seen, or at least heard, groups of them, interacting with each other. So, from what I understand of it, Adam tried to starve himself to death since he couldn't find a way to commit suicide, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if Adam was trying to commit suicide or not. I don't know exactly what the deal is with Adam. But I think maybe instead of Adam tried to starve himself, I would say that the other explanation, and I think this might be more likely, is that Adam just doesn't know what to do with himself because he now knows that he's an alternate and everything he knew was a lie, and he doesn't know, like, how to process that. Because, again, if Adam was an evil alternate, he'd be trying to kill Thatcher. He would be able to kill Thatcher. But that's not what's happening. Instead, Thatcher is treating him with kind of a level of compassion, which is interesting because Thatcher, like, swore himself to vengeance, against the things that Adam is. And not only that, like, seems like there might be competing factions of these alternates. I don't know exactly what that means, right? But we do know that there was, like, instead of these alternates trying to kill Adam, they were kind of trying to reincorporate Adam. You know? The CG in this series looks top-notch, though. It took me a little bit of getting used to, just because sometimes I'm like, why aren't you just using, like, a real brick wall for this? But, you know. I was winding down, but I'll need some eye bleach after this. Yeah. Yeah, they wanted him on their side, which kind of begs the question, A, were they trying to get him on their side for a reason? Like there's something special about him and his alternateness. Or B, do these alternates genuinely care about each other and one another's welfare? In which case, that says an awful lot about them and their society. And we know that they have a society because we've seen them socialize together, you know? Didn't they say something about Adam being the prophet? Well, so that's the question. I don't know if Adam is the prophet. There was words in the sky that said, you know, we've fooled the Mandela prophet. But I'm not entirely sure what that means. It could, so I don't know, you know, take this with a grain of salt. Could mean something, could mean nothing. But apparently Mandela as a name is a word from Isijosa, a language, and that means pulling the branch of a tree, or more colloquially, it means troublemaker. So it could be it could be that that would indeed fit Adam. Adam is kind of like a teenage or young adult troublemaker. And it could also be that we haven't seen the Mandela Prophet yet. That's true, Salmon and Trout. I keep thinking of the Mandela effect. I keep having to try not to say the Mandela effect accidentally. But if it is the Mandela Prophet, if Adam is the Mandela Prophet, that raises some interesting questions, right? Because it would indicate that he was strategically placed and that they stole the human version of him for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but I do find it somewhat interesting. And I don't know if this is meant literally. I'm sorry, Kairyu. I don't know if this is meant literally, but the alternate says to Adam, your skin is not your own. If it is literal, it could be that, like, there's some sort of human essence holding Adam more together than other alternates typically are. But yeah, it seems like the United States Department of Temporal Phenomena declared victory over these creatures that were coming through televisions, but specifically analog televisions. I'm not entirely sure why that is significant. Let me look up one thing. So basically, analog television use analog signals. That seems pretty straightforward. Brightness, colors, and sound are represented by amplitude, phase, and frequency of an analog signal. They vary over a continuous range of possible values, which means that electronic noise and interference may be introduced. Which could mean there's like some sort of electronic component of these creatures themselves, which harkens back to like Salmon Moose's theory in chat about potentially this involving like time travelers. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that, Kyryu. Goddamn. Oh my goodness. Like, Isid Osa? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Did you? No, I've answered you 3 times. We still have season 3 left of the Monument Mythos. Oh, God. A for effort? Okay. Mr. Manticore is working on another project? What project is Mr. Manticore working on? Have I heard of Amice's Blue? No. I think Wendigo did a great breakdown of this story and everyone's role in the story. Well, that's because Wendigoon's very good at that. I'm just trying to like figure out some of the stuff live. I think I basically have the gist of it. The main thing I'm kind of confused about is the plan going forward. It seems as if they have a concrete goal in mind, but I'm not sure what that goal is or what they're working towards. Like, they being, you know, the demons. And I do have to say, it seems like they're using the last analog television in Wisconsin as like maybe a portal to bring more of themselves out, but that also doesn't really make sense because like televisions couldn't just continuously create these beings. Otherwise, it would have been all over the first time. So there has to be some other mechanism involved with the television. Amicis Blue is a source film on YouTube. It's shockingly real good. We'll check it out sometime. Oh, Nemesis Blue. Gotcha. I thought it was just called Emesis. Okay, I'll check it out sometimes. I like machinima. No, oh, it is Emesis Blue. Hey, you guys want to see something cool that I just discovered? So, prior to analog televisions, there were actually mechanical televisions, and I can't even begin to describe how these work, which is wild. Oh, could you give a quick beginner TLDR? I still have no idea what the series everyone talking about is. Came in right at the end of Act 2. So, Drago Vitri Cordis, the series is called the Mandela Catalogue. It's entirely on YouTube. There's Act 1 and Act 2. We just finished Act 2. I don't think it has really any spoilers, because it's an entire-ass journey on its own. And basically, what we've figured out is that over the last several thousand years, prominent figures have been approached by essentially these angelic entities that were replaced by these shape-shifting demonic entities. So, for example, the very first episode opens with the biblical story of an angel coming to Joseph and Mary, except that the angel that approaches Joseph and Mary isn't an angel, it is in fact one of these alternate creatures. Later on, we see a similar situation unfold with Noah, who convinces Noah to take something onto the ark that didn't belong there, right? So these Sunday school stories then dovetail into the modern day, where we kind of learn that essentially these creatures have been roaming the earth, and primarily they seem to interact with humans by taking on the form of their prey, and then, although imperfectly, and sometimes with impossible geometry, and then they communicate some sort of eldritch knowledge to their prey, in an effort to get their prey to kill themselves. When that happens, they are then able to bring another one of themselves into our world and then continue that work, right? And that then accelerated because we learn midway through Act 1 that essentially there are two ways you can make more alternates. Number one is the method I already said. Number two is to have them invited into our world by a human. And the demon, you keep saying eldritch knowledge, I have no idea what that means. Like, are you familiar with, like, Cthulhu? Like, or Lovecraft? It's a term from, like, Lovecraftian stuff. So, like, it basically, like, knowledge so far beyond mortal comprehension that it breaks your brain, like, quite literally. You know? And yes, you can unintentionally invite these things into our world. And so, whatever is leading these, which seems to be something different than the alternates themselves, like there's a different being that just gets censored out whenever it shows up. It created a broadcast in like the 1950s or 60s intended for children that walked them through the steps of creating their very own imaginary friend. and then manifesting that friend in their house. Are they demons? I don't know if they are technically demons, but they are certainly malevolent entities that very much enjoy torturing humans, for the most part. So, basically, a mass broadcast went out in the 50s or 60s that had a mass effect of manifesting so many more of these creatures. And over time, bad things have happened as a result. Basically, it seems kind of like humans are fucked. But then in like 1990, the US government was able to essentially destroy and dispose of almost all analog televisions, which is important because no more broadcasts like that could go out. And secondly, it turns out that these entities were also able to physically manifest themselves through the televisions, and they were stealing babies. So, unknown for what purpose, though it seems like Adam from Act 2 was one such abducted child, or at least the result thereof of said abduction. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on, and we have like some characters playing roles, and a lot of this seemed to have a kind of a ground zero in a place called Mandela County. So a lot of it takes place there, and we see in Act 2 that the population of Mandela County has gone from like 40,000 down to like a little bit over 1,000 because so many people just go missing or turn up but they're not themselves, you know what I mean? What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about the Mandela Catalogue, baby. Anyway, here's a prototype of television. It's a mechanical television, which is pretty cool. So it works with like these spinning discs. And it creates images with its oscillations. It's so weird. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I mean, like, holy moly, I bet it strobe lights, but like, man. You had one when you were young and had like 13 channels? That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, like, look at this. So weird. So neat. It's basically how a CRT works. We just use a magnet to swing the light around. I mean, I have no idea how televisions or screens work. It basically, I just chalk it up to magic. I would freak out and unplug my TV so fast. Well, the other part is you would have to, like, if demons were coming through TVs all the time, you'd still have to figure it out, you know? Like, a lot of people, you know, you're like, oh, demons came through my TV. They're gonna be like, yeah, right, bud. It's not magic. Shh, shh. There are actually little people inside that act out all the scenes. Yeah. You know, they genetically clone little Cary Grants and little Steven Spielbergs to show up. You know. Seen Supernatural. I got my cult ready. Oh damn. Then Drago Vitricordis. You should definitely check out check out. I think I have the part 1 of the Mandela Catalog watch along on YouTube already. NTSC is a clusterfuck. I don't know what that means. You kids with your fancy languages and your degrees. Oh, the Mandela Catalog is... Well, actually, you could find a clip of it on my channel, I think. On Twitch. Just take a look. Let me take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can't do anything. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, it'll be going up on YouTube on the 22nd, or you can watch it right now as a clip on Twitch. So there you go. There you go. But yes, you can watch it for yourself. Just Google the Mandela Catalog. You'll find it right away. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you did, consider hitting the follow button, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, hit the like button on the stream, all that good jazz, and consider dropping some subs or donos because Please, Drago Vitricordis was my father's name. Just call me Drago. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I certainly did. Except for the parts where the stream just inexplicably turned off. I did not care for that element of the stream. Look at us, by the way. Just look at us. We got like what, 70 72. We got over 100 people in here. That's pretty good for 2:40 a.m. on a Wednesday night. That was the alternates trying to enter the digital realm. Stop. I'm gonna be freaked out when I go to sleep. Every single time we've done the Mandela Catalog, I get freaked out by shadows. Reminds me of those persistence of vision LED displays that people started building. A bunch of rapidly... Yeah! A rate lump. Yeah. Rapidly flashing LEDs that spin. Tell Salmon Moose that she just thinks that because she can't play games at normal speed. I did say, you see, Osa. I gave it my best shot. I feel weird explaining how it's kind of like a first, middle, and last name I created with Latin terms. I got you. Oh, I'm gonna go pass out. I got so much I need to do tomorrow. Also, apparently Aiden Ross can't stop looking at his naked sister, which is really deeply weird. Anyway, totally unrelated. Sorry, I opened Twitter for a split second as I was trying to close this, and that was one of the first things that came up. I saw that at work. It's so weird. He's done it multiple times on stream. God, what a fucking psycho. I don't understand how these people have any audiences whatsoever. Well, what's so sus is that he acts like he's disgusted and it's awful, which it is, and that he just continues to look at it for like 10 seconds. He what now? That's why you never open Twitter? True! But I'm not going to show that on stream for obvious reasons. Alright, we are going to raid into... We'll do Tofu Ghost. Tofu Ghost is a good time. Start raid. It's not starting the raid. I'm going to have to refresh. Let's see. Start raid. There we go. Y'all are gonna be going to your happy little new home over with Tofu Ghost. And tell Tofu Ghost I say hi. And be chill. They're a really great streamer, okay? Y'all, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I can do anything. Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Wait, where's Tofu Ghost? There you are.